What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to another episode of Sip the Tally Films. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Let me get my phone stand up. My phone stand up that I accidentally brought home from a trip, which I thought was mine, but it's coming in handy. So I appreciate the owner of this stand for letting me keep it because it comes in handy on this desk from time to time. So appreciate that. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're gonna talk about Lajohntay Webster. Now, being that Lajohntay Webster was brought in specifically for what I thought was a certain role, going back and looking at it, Lajohntay is a little bit more than that. And Chris is probably going to be mad at me after this, but Lajohntay's gonna push. He's gonna push Tylen, I think. I think Lajohntay is really going to push Tylen for a spot, that last receiver spot. The only thing Tylen will have on Lajohntay is Tylen can run down and do some gunner stuff, and he'll be more physical and whatnot than Lajohntay, because Lajohntay is extremely small. That's the advantage Tylen has on Lajohntay. But what I'm going to show you today is, and I'm not going to show you the return stuff because I put all his punt return stuff on the Patreon. So if you're a Patreon member, all of that stuff, all of his kick returns are on the Patreon. You can go over there and check that out. Patreon.com/Sip the Tally. Any tier will get you access to all the film I've been dropping on some of these guys over there. But we're going to look at his routes today, man. And I started off with about 60 clips. And I'm like, ain't no way I could do 60 clips. I got it down to about 30. And we ended up with about 18. So we're gonna go through about 18 clips of Lajohntay and doing his thing, and this dude, he nasty with these routes, man. He really is. And watching the TV copy and watching the Colorado games, you just don't see the nuance in his routes. But he seriously got the stick and stay and move and the and to get in and out and contested catches and the Joker blocks too. Now I didn't put any of the blocking on here because it would have, added to the count, and it's already a high count anyway. But the little Joker blocks too. Now he gets thrown out the club sometimes because he's so little, but blocking is a lot of want to. And the little Joker don't mind blocking. Don't mind at all. But again, he gets his little butt thrown out the club because he's so little, but he'll stick his nose in there. So let's transition over here to the film. Well, let me give you the numbers first. Let me give you the numbers on Lajohntay. Hold on, let me move myself off my phone. 92 targets this year, 74 catches, 931 yards, 12.6 yards per catch, 10 touchdowns, 528 yards after the catch, only 3 drops out of 92 targets. That's the big thing. Only 3 drops out of 92 targets. 8 of 12 contested catches, and 41 catches went for first downs. Keep in mind, he was the number 2 target behind Travis Hunter. That's a huge number 2 to be behind Travis Hunter. So what this is, let's transition over to the film. Let me get the film up, and we'll start. Let me get this back up so I can see the chat box once I throw this film up. All right, got the chat right there situated. All right, let's get this film rolling. Take this down. Because once I throw this up, I can't see it out. So I got to have y'all up on my phone. But I appreciate y'all for coming through on the Sunday. Tap that like button. Tap that like button. So we can get this out. Might as well go ahead and share it while you're not doing nothing while we transitioning. Go ahead and share while we transitioning. And let's get this thing rolling. If Zay get hurt again this year, play his role. Yeah. Pretty much, Donovan. Yeah. Pretty much. Now let's get ready. Here we go. Should be good. Should be good to go. All right. We got 18, good people. We got 18 clips. Let's roll through them. And we're going to highlight them so YouTube hopefully don't bother us for watching this. And let's roll with it. That's Lajohntay in the middle right there. This is versus Nebraska. Small guy, but we'll go up and play big. High point the ball. Look at that. High point the ball. He will go up and play big and take the lick. High pointed, taking a lick versus Nebraska, getting your feet in, coming down with it. Don't mind taking a lick. Will work the middle too. Don't mind working the middle at that small size. This is versus Nebraska also. What I love about him is he don't give the DB any indication of he going left or right. So the DB got to stay square. And with the DB staying in at that spot, he can go left or right. He can go left or right. And now he got him. He got him. And again, only 3 drops out of 92 targets this year. Only 3 drops. Keep going versus Colorado State. When we inevitably don't re-sign Zay, maybe, possibly. They stick that foot in the ground. Like the DB can't. Like the DB's already opening up to the outside. He don't even go that way. Boom. So now he in his blind spot. Now he's in that DB's blind spot. He can do whatever he want with him. He can do whatever he want with him. Does he go score on this? Yeah, he do. Number 4 has no clue. Number 4 is already opening his hips to the outside. He don't even go that way. Stick his foot and go the opposite direction. And the safety who's trying to play the quarterback's eyes has no chance. Has 0. Look at Travis down there. He already know what time it is. Travis already know what time it is. Already knows. What Eric say? So can I compare him to Jermaine Lewis before military? Maybe. Maybe. At the top of your screen. What I love about this is he already knows with the wider hashes, he needs more space to operate. So watch him stem closer to and I can't draw when I got it magnified like this. Watch him stem closer to the middle of the field to give himself more room to run this out. This is the nuance I'm talking about. See him give himself more room by pushing toward the middle of the field, which makes the DB go closer to the middle of the field. And now he got more room to run that out. Boom. Foot in the ground. Look at the separation. Look at the separation. Make sure he catches the ball, feet in, first down. I love the nuance in this route. You're going to see a lot more nuance than just this. This is level 2 for what we're going to see in this tape. This is just level 2. He saw some stuff that had my mouth wide open that I didn't see on like just TV copies. What I love about this is once he breaks down and comes across the field, he comes back down the stem to prevent the DB from undercutting because he don't know how close the DB is on it. So instead of just coming straight down this 38-yard line, he works his way closer back to the 40 to make sure the DB can't undercut him. Hold on. He makes sure the DB can't undercut him. There we go. See him work his way back down the line, work his way back toward the quarterback, so the DB can't undercut it. And that's what I like about that. Now, it wasn't necessary because he didn't know where the DB was, but I still love that he knows that in his mind that, hey, I might want to work back down this line so I can't get undercut and I can keep this separation that I created on this end cut. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Dude got outside leverage. He's running this route outside, people. He got way outside leverage. Look at that. Look at that. Still got separation. Look at that. Look how much leverage that dude got outside. He's basically telling you, you ain't getting outside of me, cuz. He gets outside with stiff, because he got stiff hips. Now the dude reaching and praying, please, no, please. Sticks him out wider and reverse pivots on the comeback. And then works back to the ball. Come on now. That's high level. That's high level now. That's high level route running. This a guy we got in what? The 6? I know he's small. I understand that. That's high level. That's a lot in a comeback. on a dude that got outside leverage. A slot come back at that. And this is the little stuff that I'm going to love to see him do. You get him running underneath coverage and you get him out on a linebacker or some stuff like this, and like, man, you run stretch and Lamar or somebody pull it and he on the backside versus the linebacker with leverage. Ain't too many people going to catch him doing this. Ain't too many people going to catch him doing that. That would be easy. Run the stretch and he the underneath guy. Even Zay doing stuff like this would be nasty. Just think about him not even sitting right here, because sitting him right here, the threat of him blocking ain't an option. But just having him come in motion, coming down the line, that's even more deadly. Is that a pick? Probably. Most likely. They ain't called it though. Let's see what y'all talking about over here. It's a business, dog. You got to earn it every year. Got to earn it every year. Look at that. Look at that whip route. Look at that whip. Boom. Full speed. Look at that. That's Julian Edelman-like right there. Put the brakes on. Look at all that space out there to work with. All that space out there to work with. Come down, make it look like a drag. Back out. Better throw, he off and running. Better throw, he off and running. Look at that. So, head up. Work you inside like I'm running a slant. Get you to jump inside. Now I got the leverage I need. Look how off balance the safety or corner, whatever that is, trying to guard it. Push inside. Stick my foot in the ground. Got you off balance. I'm going to push up field. Get you to open up. Now you in the old snap phase of I got to hurry up and catch you. I'm going to run the out. And now look at the separation. 27 has no chance. I just need a good ball. So now 27 got to hurry up because he peaked. Look at him come back down the line of scrimmage. Remember I talked about him coming back down, coming back to the ball to keep the separation? Well, by him doing that, 27 overruns it. Now he comes right back in for the touchdown. Love it. Love it. Smart football. Now right here, I think this is a play where his speed is like they don't respect his speed, and he runs right by this guy right here. He just runs right by him. I think this is the play. Let me make sure. Let me get this off. He don't respect it. He just runs right by him. Again, so he's a lot quicker than fast. But if you don't respect it, he'll get up on you real quick. And he don't give you any indication left or right which way he going until he goes that way. Because he can change direction without slowing down. And as a receiver, that's your greatest weapon. Being able to change direction without slowing down. Jimmy can do that too. That's why not running a 4-3, him and Jimmy don't have to do that because they can change direction without slowing down. Bam, foot in the ground. He already on that post right now. Big play down the middle. Because they can change direction without slowing down. More in the slot. I love working the zone. Well, no, it's not the zone. This is not the one I thought it was. Avoiding a reroute. Avoiding a reroute by the linebacker because they playing zone. And now he one-on-one with the safety. Run the out route. Watch the footwork at the end of this route. Watch him get the feet in. It's a tight window. Dead leg. Dead leg. Lay out forward and get both feet in. Lay out and get both feet in. Love it. The nuance. Avoid the reroute so I can stay on top of it. Now give the safety no indication whether I'm going left or right. So he got to play me head up. Now give him that. full speed sprint, adjust to the ball, dead leg, catch. First down. First and goal. First and goal. All right, this is versus Texas Tech. In the slot, they run a little RPO bubble, and the guy comes off the edge, so Shurmur's gonna throw the bubble. Watch the balance on the sideline. Watch the balance on the sideline. Tippy toe, and go score. I love the balance. Sometimes you're gonna get some of these. They read it right. And on this right here, this is a bunny. This is a bunny. You get this thing, don't step out of bounds. Fight like heck to stay in. And he did, got a touchdown out of it. Because he could have easily stepped out of bounds. And you never know what's going to happen. You step out of bounds and you mess around and don't score. Get the field goal blocked or anything. But he fought like heck to stay in bounds, and they give you these easy plays, you take advantage. Take advantage. What a catch. Look at that. Not afraid to go over the middle. Between two Red Raiders. And it's behind him. What I would say, this is a great throw by Shurmur to protect his guy too. Because if he leads this dude, it's either a pick or a hospital ball. But the fact that he back shouldered it, that's probably the only place he could put it. And a great catch by Wester to catch it. And the throw actually protects him because 10 don't hit him. 10 really misses him. Honestly. But his tape is flooded with balls, over the middle. He's not scared to go over the middle and catch the ball. But this is a great throw and great catch as well. Because if he leads them, this is a hospital ball. All right, this is maybe Utah, maybe. Not sure what this is. This is a good job of working the zone. I thought this was a play a minute ago. But watch how he stays active in the zone. Okay, my first little hitch is not here. Stay here. That's not there. He's covering my window. I'm going to work back again. I'm going to keep working again. I'm going to just free myself up. Got free. Show my numbers. Now, see what I can get after that. First and goal. It's a good job of just staying active in the zone, not just standing there and be like, hey, throw me the ball. Just standing there like a zombie. Hey, throw me the ball. Kind of like, remember when Mark was standing in the end zone like this and Lamar was running and he threw his hands up? That's kind of the anti what that is. Lamar's running for his life and you standing there like, throw me the ball. No, move. That's kind of what that was. Contested catches. It's a little angle route from the slot. So the first two guys are going to run whatever they're going to run. And he's going to kind of run like a delayed angle. He's going to work out. And then work back in. And they read it well, whoever they're playing. I can't tell who this team is. But he gets a little inside leverage on the guy. It's a good throw. And the guy's right all over him. And he just makes a great catch. If I'm not mistaken, for another first down. And no, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because I'm not sure if that's true. I'm not sure if that's true. I'll keep that to myself. Another one. We're in the slot. Watch the little delayed jerk route. Run a little hitch. See if they bite on it. Then I'm going to work to the outside. Gambled. Gamble didn't pay off. He crapped out. And gave up 6 on a 5-yard out. Gave up 6. On a little jerk route. Well, a little hizzy route. He's at the bottom. A little slide fade. And remember, Lajohntay is only 5'8", maybe, with heels on, and I don't mean high heels, like some thick sole shoes. And I showed you in the very first play, him going up a high point in the ball and taking a lick. Watch this contested catch. And remember, he was 8 of 12 on contested catches. 8 of 12. As a little slot receiver. Go get it, young fella. Go get it. His gloves aren't wet. That's a good one, Chaos. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. His gloves aren't wet. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then this one right here was in that bowl game, and they actually got walloped in that bowl game. But let's talk about him just working in the middle of the field, man. Just working in the middle of the field. They got a too high look, so he knows he's going to run this little bend route. Just going up and going and getting it. At 5'8", whatever his 160 or whatever he is. Just making contested catches. Tough, small, and like I said, if I had the time to put the blocking stuff on here, you could see him throwing his body, blocking his butt off for Travis, blocking his butt off for Will Campbell, blocking his butt off for Marion Miller, and even in the run game as well. But he is more than just returns. Now, I don't know how much of a shot he's going to get to play receiver, but I think he got a shot. Like, if he gets a shot to play, we won't be disappointed. Now, you're going to have to put some muscle on him. Because working in the slot in the NFL is a lot different working in the slot in Big 12. And people like Roquan and them other different linebackers in the AFC North, they'll be head hunting and knock his block off. But I don't think he's scared. And I do think he can work the nuances and in and out. Now, if he can work outside the hash, great. But every now and then you have to work the middle of them hashes, and there's some head hunters up in there. But Lajohntay Wester is a lot more than just a punt returner. And as you can see from the clips I just showed y'all, man, if given an opportunity or whenever he gets an opportunity, I think he has the ability to be a good NFL slot receiver. Superstar, I don't know. Starter, maybe, but serviceable, yes. And so, again, Lajohntay's more than just returns. He's routes and returns, and you saw the nuance in the routes right there. And I think he'll only get better going forward. So that's what I have for y'all today, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. If you have not liked the video, please do so. If you enjoyed it, grab a link to it, put it on your socials, tell a friend and tell a friend. And I'll see y'all the next one, man. Remember the motto, FTMF, film then more film. Film will be coming out on more of our draft picks. And I'll see y'all soon, man. Peace and love. Enjoy y'all.